Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to go through my 5 reasons of why I need to stop making content and take a break. So, roll intro.
How the hell did you manage that?
In all honesty, I have no idea. Hello everyone. So as mentioned, this is my 5 reasons of why I am stopping making content for YouTube. Don't worry, this isn't a forever gone situation. It's more of a, I need to get stuff in order, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons to why, and probably some of the causation to why I've made this decision. So yeah, bear with me and we'll crack on with it. Okay, so reason number 1 is money. Financial. It's the biggest key factor of why I have to stop, for now, doing YouTube. As you're probably aware, projects cost money and I'm not monetized. So with that, all of the costs that are required for every project that I've done comes out of my pocket, and it adds up. I mean, tools are stupidly expensive. Even rattle can spray paints are like 15 quid a can, and you go through 4 of them on a spray paint job. So as you can assume, costs go up and up and up and up and up. So it's got to a point now where my finances can't fund the project because my finances have to go elsewhere. However, circumstances have changed and things will be looking up in the near future. But for now, I have to take a break on it. It's also very difficult in the automotive YouTube or DIY YouTube to create content without cost. Yeah, you can pick up scraps and stuff and make things from old projects, but to me, that comes across as a bit of a filler content rather than good content. And don't get me wrong, some of it is good stuff, but you can't create the bigger projects without money. Hence the reason, like, some of these YouTubers have got millions and millions of subscribers in the automotive in the automotive YouTube. They're plummeting 600, 700 grand into projects, and then there's me who has to wait to order the £50 bracket joint for the go-kart build because other expenses take priority. So I might come across a bit bitter with that, and a big part of it is because it's hard. Like, I put in so much effort into my videos. I get injured, not on purpose. It costs me money, it costs me stuff, and it all comes out of my pocket. But the be-all and end-all of it is I enjoy creating that type of content, so I'm going to continue doing it. But I will be taking a break, as mentioned about 3 or 4 times prior to this point. So reason number 2 for me taking a break is technology. So since I started YouTube, I have been using the same things to do the same content. So my camera, for example, has been my iPhone 14 Pro camera, which is good and it does the job, but it's not the best piece of tech. And obviously I've got a camera that I haven't even touched yet because I've just not had the time to do it. Plus, the camera I've got, it's easier to upload to a computer than it is to my editing software. So I don't have a fancy computer or anything like that. All my editing has been done on an iPad that I've had for the past 4 years. However, recently, as my editing is becoming a bit more in-depth and 4K videos and things like that, my iPad is just having none of it. It's running slower and slower every single day, and it's getting to a point of where it's not good. So again, that goes towards the money side of it. I can't afford to fork out for a big computer. I can't afford to fork out for a new iPad. I can't afford to fork out for a camera that's all gonna link everything together. So big part of it is the technology side of it, plus with a cost. So I want to produce better content, which means I need to invest in myself to produce that better content. Better tools, better safety equipment, better technology to film things, multiple cameras, different types of cameras, a computer system that can mean that I can edit stuff rather than using like iCloud and an iPad. So technology is the second reason why I'm taking a step back, and it's not the best, but we keep moving. So now, reason number 3 work. So obviously, like I'd said before, I was working for a company in New Zealand. I left there in December. I was self-employed doing my t-shirt design. That's massively crashed off and nobody wants that. So I have made the decision that I will be selling my stuff for the t-shirt printing. So I will then be going full-time employed in a new position that I've just managed to get, which I'm over the moon with. However, in this, it means that the free time that I had is now down to a minimum. I don't have the same amount of free time. I can't spend 3 or 4 days doing a project through the week because I'm going to have to be working. I might be able to do a bit in the morning, then a bit in the evening or whatever, and then do work as well. But it's going to be longer time scales to finish projects. And another part of that is because I haven't had the same income that I've had since December, and I have been investing in my projects and doing little bits, I have run out of savings. I have run out of a lot of stuff. And yeah, the next part for me will be work as much as possible, build back my nest egg, build back everything I can do, and then I can look to invest back into my YouTube when I am back to that financial point of where I want to be. So yeah, work's looking up, but that's another reason why I'm going to have to stop making videos. Now on to reason number 4, my health. As you are probably aware, I've put on a bit of timber. Let's address the elephant in the room that is me. I haven't been looking after myself. I've been overeating. I consume way too many energy drinks for my own good, and I have really let myself down in my health and fitness. It's not a bad thing because, well, yeah, it is a bad thing because I was in good shape prior to this, but I have noticed that in my videos I've got a bit bigger since the original days, and it's a bit disheartening for me. So reason number 4 is my health. I need to get my health back in check. I need to stop with the overeating. I need to get myself into a routine, which the work will complement that. The more I work, the less chance I have to be nipping up to the Tesco's and grabbing myself a meal deal or a can of Monster. And yeah, my health is going to become a big part of why I need to take a break from creating content so I can get myself right and get myself into a better headspace and sort myself out that way. So reason number 4, health. And the big one, and I'm sure every other YouTuber probably goes through this, is stress and disappointment. So the stress levels of creating content is ridiculous. If you're filming it, you're editing it, you're doing it all yourself, you haven't got outsourced, you're literally constantly trying to get good content for people to enjoy, it's very stressful. I find myself, like, if I'm running out of videos, luckily I had a big backlog that I could post weekly, but if I feel like I'm running out of videos and I have people going, oh, what's on the next video, what's on the next video, what's on the next video, my stress levels shoot through the roof. I try and create content, it doesn't go how I want it to go, I invest money into it that I can't be investing money into at this point in time, and as a result, stress is a big part of it. The other part is like demotivational or like not feeling good about your content. It's horrible. Like you want to produce the best content you possibly can, and I find myself like I'll put in 4 or 5 days of constant work where I'm trying to align things, trying to do things right so that it works and fits what I need to do, and then I'll drop the video and it'll end up like 20 views, and it's so disheartening. Like you literally put all this time, effort into it, all this money into it, and it feels like nobody's watched it. And it is upsetting. And I don't care how many people produce content. If your content doesn't get views, likes, or comments, you feel crap, man. Like it's a horrible feeling. And yeah, it's not great. Another part is with that is I like to create content that I want to enjoy. Like, for example, my most watched video is the caddy video. It's had 1,500 views. I got a lot of subscribers from it. And at that point, YouTube algorithm and all that sort of stuff tells you, create more of that content. The problem is, one, that content costs money. And two, I don't want to just be doing the same thing. Like, I've got the tractor on at the moment. I have the go-kart that I'm building. 2 projects that don't get massive amounts of views, but I enjoy doing them. So I would like to produce content I enjoy, but the YouTube algorithm goes, well, this person's supposed to be this kind of YouTuber. Let's push out that content, and your other content gets shafted. And that, I think that as well, it's disheartening when you kind of put in all that effort. Another one as well, I know this one, I think this probably should have been rule number 1, because it's probably one that's affected me the most, is, like I say, I will pump out a video a week that's taken me 2 weeks to create, and I know that math don't math, but yeah, I'll have other things in between that are weighing it up. But I'll pump out these content and I'll put a lot of effort into it. And then someone who is an influencer will jump on, say, I've just started my YouTube, go watch this vlog. And it'll be a vlog that they've taken when they've gone somewhere, be it a car show or whatever. And it'll end up with like 20,000 views and they'll have 4,000 subscribers within 2 days. I've been at this for like 1.5 years, nearly 2 years now. And I've only just hit 150 subscribers. And it's soul crushing, because you want to get the subscribers. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love to be monetized. I'd love to do YouTube for a living. The likelihood of it is very little, but I produce content for people to enjoy and people that I know that'll enjoy it. But it'd be nice to get that out further. And a lot of these like influencer YouTubers that jump onto the automotive YouTube are flooding the market, and it's hard to compete. So yeah, stress and being disheartened by the whole process is reason number 5 for why I have to stop making YouTube videos. Sad time. However, the conclusion of all this, I will continue to make content. I will. Will I be releasing on a weekly schedule that I have been recently? No, it's going to die off slowly, and, well, it's probably going to stop after this video whilst I continue to work, continue to build up a portfolio of content, continue to create stuff that people will enjoy, upgrade my technology, and do everything that I've just mentioned are the reasons I'm stopping in creating better content for you guys. And yeah, it does mean that some of the videos are going to be amiss for a little while, but I will be back and I will be producing better quality content, more in depth, more entertaining, hopefully. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's not been action-packed, full of injuries or swear words or things like that. It's just me explaining to you what's coming and why it's coming. And I hope you appreciate that. And I hope you stay subscribed. If you don't, completely understand. But the content will be back at some point. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's supported me, who's liked my videos, subscribed, sent me messages, shown me videos of like them watching it with the family, or sent me a picture of the dog watching it. All these people that have supported it and encouraged me to carry on are the reason I'm not going to stop. Because if I can make 4 people or 5 people or 6 people that I know consistently watch my video have a great day just from me hurting myself or trying something new or creating something, I am more than happy to continue to do it. And even if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would still continue to do stuff like this, because I actually enjoy it as a hobby. And I think that's another part of why I don't want to create content that is going to get me the most views. I want to create content that I enjoy, that I hope you guys enjoy. It's not the YouTube algorithm, but we'll carry on. So thank you for taking the time to watch this. Really appreciate it. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And I will be back, I promise. Enjoy.